Letitia Lunsford, aka Sweet Tea. Say something again.
Hey, my name is Letitia Lunsford, aka Sweet Tea. I want to talk about how everybody was trying to call my hat a sombrero, but this season everybody got a cowboy hat on. Saying that it's tacky and I did a hoe down. Now all the hoes is down. So yes, come through me because I'm his wife and I'm going to give you what you need. I'm going to speak on my husband because I'm representative of us. I am the Mrs. Lunsford. Look.
We've got some questions from some fellow YouTubers.
Okay.
So we have Lakeisha.
You're gonna have to catch a stray based off of her mouth. You just gonna have to and stick by your woman.
So Jamie That's Me says, how would you describe this new season?
I would describe this new season, that's a good question.
Okay, so DJ Richie was wondering about this because he said prior to you coming on the other season, everybody couldn't stop posting you.
I think that they have a pack. And let's just say that it kind of reminds me of like, I don't mind being Pac-Man and eating them up. It's just, that's really what the season is. Think of Pac-Man and think about those little things trying to get the little pellets and all that. And I'm just chomping them up. Hello, I'm back. I'm Letitia, aka Sweet Tea. I'm not usually doing this, but I'm doing it now. So bear with me. We're about to unpack some things. It's almost Christmas and we're gonna pack it back up. And let's chat, let's talk about it. Welcome back. You are tuning in to The Real Sweet Tea. I'm gonna be sharing a lot of different things, mostly lifestyle. I love to cook. I love to exercise. I don't know if I really love to exercise, but you're gonna see me getting it in. You know, just lifestyle, anything that I'm going through with my life, I wanna be able to share that. I wanna be open and honest. I want you to get the unfiltered me versus all that TV stuff. This is the real me, the real Sweet Tea. Oh my God. The first episode, we're here. It's been a doozy this past season. This is my sophomore season and I made it. And I think that I'm getting a lot more acclimated within the group. I'm starting to know a lot of personalities. I'm starting to clock a lot more T's. I'm starting to clock the T now. And I would say last year we talked about a lot about accountability. And this year, we're still on accountability. I think that the ladies, they lack that. And I'm here to hold them to a certain standard and also question them. I don't think that they ever been questioned. And I think that some of them are a little threatened by me because I'm younger and it may feel some type of way. You know, if you have someone that's like 20 years younger than you, is like a 2-year-old telling a 20-year-old what to do. And, you know, like sometimes we have to lead by example. And if I got to be that little baby in her drawers or in her diapers, doing like this and telling you right from wrong, then it is what it is. You got schooled by a baby. My thoughts coming into the season, I really didn't know what I was going to get myself into. I knew that it was going to be stressful. It's always going to be stressful. I was going to try to have a lot more fun this season because last year, everything was just new. Moving to Atlanta, never lived with a man and getting married, planning a wedding, starting a new job. And so now I'm a lot more, you know, I've gotten more comfortable within my skin and within this group. And this year, I would say that I am reintroducing myself as Letitia Lunsford, aka Sweet Tea. You know, being new to the cameras, you're not used to cameras following you in every move. And, you know, some people might try to fabricate some lies and try to come up with anything just for TV. But I was being real last season, and you're going to get more of the real. And you get to know more about me. I'm definitely in behinds this season. And I think it's needed. It's been a long time coming. And I think that a lot of people nowadays are yearning for more authenticity when it comes to reality TV. I mean, when I think about reality TV, I'm thinking about back in the day when I used to watch Bad Girls Club, when I used to watch, Beginning of Love and Hip Hop. The stuff was hilarious back then. I Love New York, Tiffany Pollard, like, I mean, that was TV, and we need to bring that back to life. I think that people are missing that, and I'm here to give you that. This is the last little check on my list, and I deserve that.
How is your health right now?
We thought about doing another season, and I was very hesitant in the beginning because, of course, I'm trying to get pregnant, and it was a lot of stress with me going through my endometriosis journey last year and sharing that. And, I was doing a lot of things in real time. And we're now trying to get pregnant. And, I was a little hesitant, but I think that we did have a conversation, and we just said, let's just keep going and see, let's see where the cards fall, and just try to be our authentic selves. Like it's not even trying, because I'm not an actress. I'm just going to be me and see, what can I get out of this? I want to continue to try to promote my businesses. I've started a nonprofit called No Mo, National Outreach for Menstrual Optimism. And when I say no mo, I remember when Simone was telling me, is it no more or no mo? And it's no mo, baby, because I'm gonna make the whole world say no mo one day. I've just been doing a lot of different things, helping out in the practice. It's just, we're super, super busy now. Going into the season, we definitely winged it. We try to somewhat have a strategy. The strategies may not be the best. I do try to listen to my husband, but, also I feel like my husband got to realize that, the show is going to be about the women, and it's a lot of things that I have to deal with when it comes to that. It's a lot of things that I have to address. Even when it comes to him, he's not always there to be in the scenes. He's not there to be the mediator or, answer for some of his actions. Those are the things that I have to do. And so let's just say this year I learned a lot just within this past season, just how to move forward and how should me and my husband operate. But best believe y'all gonna get some authentic I can't even speak, Lord Jesus. Y'all gonna get the realness between me and my husband too. So it's, I think that you guys are in for a treat.
When you say that sometimes you have to speak for him, like, do you feel that you need to, or do you guys?
Well, for the show purposes, I think because he doesn't get a chance to be in the scenes, I do have to kind of speak on his behalf, even though I don't want to. And of course, I get questioned about a lot of things. And also, I think that some of the ladies, some of them could be a little naive in their thought processing, and I have to clarify just so they don't run on and with their mindsets and think anything crazy of what's going on between me and my husband, or between my husband and his ex-wife, which is irrelevant. Any information dealing with that, any past tense experience is irrelevant to our marriage today. So yeah, I'm going to be there to speak on the behalf of my husband, especially when it comes to a man dealing with a woman. So yes, come through me, because I'm his wife, and I'm going to give you what you need. I'm going to speak on my husband because I'm representative of us. I am the Mrs. Lunsford. Look.
Okay, so jumping into this new season,
Okay.
as the Lunsfords, the first thing you guys were talking about babies.
Yes. We are getting prepared. It's a lot, just dealing with this whole baby journey. It's been a lot to deal with. Just a lot of stress with the newness of being on a TV show, but also like my sister, she just had her baby, and being twins, me and Gregory are both twins. You get compared a lot. Like, when are you going to have a baby versus your sister? Well, why do you have these issues and your sister doesn't? Like, I get a lot of crazy comments, but whatever God has planned for me will be. And I'm going to stay optimistic. I'm going to stay positive, because even if something happens and say I'm infertile, all that means to me is I am in control of my fertility. That's what that means to me. And so, we're getting ready for baby L. Hopefully, I don't know if it might be some twins. I don't know. But you guys get to see a lot more of me talking about that this season. And don't believe what you hear on the sidelines conversation. Believe me.
This friendship with Fedra. How?
Okay, so my friendship with Fedra, it's very genuine. Like, Fedra, she is like that big cousin I can call on and just we can kiki and laugh and shit. You know, we always sending each other's memes on Instagram. Like, you know, a lot of people, I think that some people don't really see Fedra as like a real person at times. I do kind of feel like some of my castmates or some of the ladies on the show kind of put Fedra on a pedestal, and you know, Fedra is who she is. Fedra is fabulous. You know, Fedra is funny, but I think Fedra is still that homegirl. Like I love Fedra. We have a good relationship, and she has my back. She's in my corner, and I really appreciate that. You know, she's known Gregory for years. And so, you know, she has a allegiance to Gregory. Like she cares about Gregory. They have a true friendship, and she don't be on no weird stuff. That's why I fool with Fedra. Fedra be cool. Like she don't be bothering nobody. You know, she just be trying to be her fabulous self, put her little lipstick on. She's been doing Dancing with the Stars. She's been doing her thing, and I'm proud of her.
So, do we know how to swim now, or?
So, do I know how to swim? Not confidently. I wouldn't say I'm confident in it, but Fedra and her boys, they are great. They helped me throughout. Of course, you guys watched the scene. They helped me out a lot learning how to swim. And, you know, just to have those kids there to show me, and they have no fear, it's like I ain't got no excuse as a grown adult. I just don't. I think by next year I will be swimming for real. I will be swimming without the floaties, without all that extra stuff.
Have you gotten used to, because this is the second season, of having to sit through and watch how others think about you, like they're talking about you in other scenes?
I think that this year I'm going to handle it a lot better because, you know, it's funny, you see a lot of people in their green screens and they talk a lot of jazz, and sometimes they don't even say it to your face. Whatever it is that you want to say, okay, let's take it as you saying it to my face. And don't be afraid of the repercussions and the consequences of that, of me responding. And you just kind of get with it. You gonna get dealt with verbally. And no, I'm not gonna get physical. I'm not going to get routed up. Now you might get a little cussed out, you know. But everybody need a good cursing. So going into the season, of course, I already knew Fedra and Contesta. Before I even started the first season, I went to dinner with Contesta. I had already met her through Gregory. Scott and Gregory are friends. And then like, I kind of had like took in really a lot of things that Contesta was saying before I even got on the first season. And so, you know, she's a veteran, she's a Gemini. Like, I love Contesta. Contesta's a sweet woman, and I think that she's one of the most genuine people on the cast.
Okay, because it seems as if everybody heard Contesta was back, but you see her in the first episode, and in the episode, Contesta is she's not a friend of the show.
Well, they have her as a friend of the show, but the thing is, like, Contesta's been there the whole time. Like, she's been filming with us. She was a, like, intricate part of the storyline. She was there. She definitely had a lot of story, you know, and a lot of people piggybacked. I think that she honestly should have been part of the cast, and some of them other folks on the cast should have been friend of, for sure.
Who were those other folks?
I mean, if you ain't got nothing else going on and you using your kids for storylines, or you using the fact that you having a item that you are putting on a pedestal, like, maybe you should have a backseat, or you don't ever want to talk about your relationship, but you want to talk about everybody else's relationship. Those are the people that should be the friend of, the ones that don't want to give anything, but got everything to say about your relationship or your storyline. They want to be involved. You know, I've really just started to see people as a lot of people are vultures at the end of the day. Culture vultures.
They seem to be voyeurs too.
Voyeurs?
Just watching.
Yeah, just watching. Like, just watching. And I've never seen someone be so thirsty. I have never seen nothing like this. In all the years of me just being an adult, my years of being an adult, it ain't been that long, but it's been a good, 15 years. It's been a good 15 years. And I ain't never seen people that be the most immature, mean girl spirit. It's just very high school, not even high school, middle school. But hey, I've been through middle school. I've been through high school. So I think that I'm equipped for this.
We've got some questions from some fellow YouTubers.
Okay.
So Jamie That's Me says, how would you describe this new season?
I would describe this new season. That's a good question. I would describe it as it's everything that you want this season, especially with the drama. I would say that the ladies don't hold each other accountable, and I think that they have a pack. And let's just say that it kind of reminds me of, like, I don't mind being Pac-Man and eating them up. It's just, that's really what the season is. Think of Pac-Man and think about those little things trying to get the little pellets and all that. And I'm just chomping them up. I would say you can just think of it like that. It's a lot of packs, a lot of clicks. And I just think that it's so lame, but accountability this season. And I'm not talking about just for one person. It's for everybody. And gaslighting, a lot of gaslighting. I think that word has been like overly used this year alone.
She also asked, what will we learn about you this season?
You would learn what I'm going to deal with and what I'm not going to deal with. That's what you're going to learn. You really going to learn that. And I'm going to be very outspoken and not going to hold my tongue.
So we have Lakeisha. She says, how long did you watch the show prior to joining?
So honestly, I did not watch the show. I only caught clips on Instagram. I don't really watch a lot of reality TV because now I don't feel like a lot of reality TV is like real anymore. And so I would only catch clips of the show. Now, did I do my homework? No. Even Toya was like, you should have did your homework. Why are you watching the show? And I couldn't get into it. One, I got stuff to do. I'm not just a housewife. I have things to do. I work a full-time job. So it's like I'm not gonna sit there, and that's not what I don't watch drama all the time like that, especially just fake drama.
What did you say in the inbox to Gregory, and was it a joke or did you really want children?
No, I really did want children. When I saw Gregory's Instagram, he literally had like this woman and she had like a baby in her pants and she's washing dishes or whatever. And I think his caption was like, whatever it takes to get the job done, I like a woman like that. And those that really know me, been following me for a couple of years, and my true friends, they know that I want nothing more to be a mother. And I thought it was just a little attention getter. I could have sent him a dog and said, Lassie got loose. I could have said that, but and I was trying to get her back, and she just be running off. Hey, baby. No, I didn't do that, but I did. It was an attention getter, and you got to use your resources. Like, it was during COVID. Like, hey, what's up? I thought he was cute. I saw he grew a little beard. I've seen him on Instagram, and I was like, what's up? Like, I can give you what you want, and I can, and I'm going to give him what he wants, and he gets what he needs.
Who was the most genuine on the cast of Married to Medicine?
That's a good question. I would say that's out of Contesta and Fedra, the most genuine on the cast. Fedra is going to speak her truth for sure, and she's not going to hold back. And definitely so is Contesta. Them two, they are not going to hold back. They're going to say what is on their minds. And I love that about them. So you going to get a different side. I think a lot of people say that Fedra they want to see more of Fedra being the old Fedra. And I don't know what really the old Fedra is. I know who Fedra is now. Fedra is not going to be who she was years ago. People evolve, people grow, and I think that she's grown a lot. And Fedra's gotten to a point where she know what she's gonna deal with and what she's not gonna deal with. You're not gonna waste Fedra's time. And same thing with Contesta. She gonna get right with you. And I love that about Contesta. I even wrote a little song about Contesta. It's called Yeah, Cole. Yeah, Cole. Every time Contesta get the acting up and then I'm in the background like, yeah, Cole.
Okay, so this is from Scotty by Nature.
Okay.
Has your relationship with Heavenly improved?
No. I would not. No, I wouldn't say it. We don't even talk. We don't even have each other's information no more. She's blocked on my phone. And from the last thing I heard, I think that she has she has her YouTube, but she has a Patreon. And I heard she's still talking trash. I think she's a little obsessed with me. She don't really have much to talk about other than me. And honestly, I let that empower me. I'm actually flattered. That's all she do is talk about me. So that means I'm doing my job well.
What is your place in the group currently?
My place in the group right now, I would say I'm there. Am I within the group, and do I get treated like I'm a part of the group? No, not exactly. I don't think that I get treated like I'm a part of the group, and I don't think that they treat me like I'm a team player or a part of the team. I would say the group is somewhat divided a little bit. I still keep in contact with, of course, Fedra, Contesta. I did see Toya not too long ago. And, we are introducing someone new on the show. And, and so I do stay in contact with a few people. You guys got to watch this season and see how that plays out.
Okay, so DJ Richie was wondering about this because he said prior to you coming on the other season, everybody couldn't stop posting you. Everybody was posting you, taking pictures with you, and
right.
She's coming. Like, how did that?
Right. Really, looking back at it, it was just clout chasing, trying to promote the season and, have a storyline. I just kind of felt like when I came on, it was like, oh, a new person. Like, I'm sure she's new, she's fresh, she's authentic. She's going to be telling more of her story, and we're going to latch on, and we're going to, that's a check for us. And I felt like they saw dollar signs. I really did. I said access to the money on the first episode, and I feel like they saw access to the money. They saw it. So honestly, looking back in that scene when I said it, no, y'all wants access to the money, and you're going to do whatever it takes to get it. And that's very clear and very apparent.
How are you doing? How are you doing dealing with watching this first episode of this season?
Honestly, I'm doing pretty good. I think that, we just got to let it rip. We got to let it go, What's done is done. It is hard sometimes to look at certain things that you filmed and relive it. That's not an easy job. A lot of people think that reality TV is an easy job, but it's not. You got to strategize. And I'm starting to I've built thicker skin, and I don't really allow things to really get to me anymore. Like, life must go on. And, whenever you do see the episodes, people may hate you for that one episode. They may like you for the next. And so now I'm just learning that's just how reality TV is. And go ahead and cut me my check.
The party.
Oh, okay.
I guess when it comes to communicating with Dr. Heavenly, where does it always... Does it feel like she just doesn't want to communicate? Because she just seems to just...
Yeah.
That don't
Heavenly, I think more so like she tries to do whatever it takes to create a scene, I think one of the first things she tried to act like my mother had attacked her, and that's just not true. My mom is a government official, and I think that she will say anything for TV. And then whenever I do approach her like an adult, one thing she said that she ran away from my mom when my mom approached her. But then she says that she'd rather deal with my mom in this episode. So it's like, well, which one is it? You were kind of back and forth, and I don't like lukewarm ass bitches. I don't like it. I don't get it with her. But she does what it takes to make the scene, and I understand that. But at the same time, let's not lie on my family. Let's not get them involved. Well, she tried to get my mom and my sister banned and said that they tried to attack her when my sister was pregnant at the reunion. And again, my mother did approach her, but she did not try to fight her, because she's not going to do that.
Well, I guess we got to explain now. So what happened with your mom?
Well, my mom and my sister were there during the reunion, just like any other family member that would be there to support their loved one. And so they were there hanging out and all that kind of stuff. And my mom, we were wrapping up, and my mom happened to be around, and, we were taking pictures and stuff like that. and my mom was like nearby her. And the first thing she turned around and was all like, started yelling for Damon and, you know, security. Automatically it was that, because it's like you already started talking about my mother like way before then. And now that she's approached you like an adult, now you want to run off like and be a little child. And so there was no witnesses to that. There was nobody that really witnessed it. I think Simone maybe said her hairstylist, but who the hell is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I know my family members, and again, my sister was pregnant, so she's not going to put herself in harm's way. Yeah, and that was pretty much it. She yelled, and then, you know, I guess supposedly she tried to make it seem like she went to HR about it. And so since we going to HR, let's just say I don't mind going to HR too.
Then this happened on the stage when everybody was taking.
It was on stage toward the end.
Well, to my knowledge, the cameras are usually still in the mic.
Right, the mics are still on, the cameras are up.
So they know the truth.
They know the truth.
Okay.
They know the truth. Well, my mom, you won't get to see her. You may see my sister more so on me having FaceTime calls, possibly. I did get to FaceTime with my sister, but I didn't get it. She didn't come around.
Did you do the baby and all of that?
I want to do the baby shower.
Show period? No, like just at the house.
No, we didn't get a chance to do none of that. I wanted her to come and do baby shower and all that, but they said they didn't have time to do that. But we never did get a chance to do that.
You're just filming with your husband the whole season then. They don't want friends, they don't want family.
Yeah, pretty much. I mostly just film with Gregory. I haven't really got a chance to film with my family members. That would have been awesome. I think that, you know, my family is hilarious. I think that would have been great to have my sister be a part of the season. And then a lot of people love Kanisha. You know, she's my twin. She's my Gemini twin. I think that she is very spicy, and I love that about my sister. And I think that it would have been cool to at least show like my relationship with my sister and how I support her during this time, and also what I'm going through right now with having endometriosis and trying to get pregnant. I think that would have been great.
Why can't she use her like words? Why can't we stick to the topic?
I don't know. I mean, to me, she looked like a yellow Teletubby, but I don't know why she got to talk about other people the way they look. I don't know. I think that she's just immature. I mean, when you boil down to it, she's just immature. She don't know how to have a conversation. She's going to make it seem as if somebody's trying to fight her, and she just can't even have a legitimate conversation. She's not mature enough to do that. And I'm starting to accept who she is, but also her husband needs to accept who she is, because like is this your man? Is that who you're gonna be with? You're gonna stick beside him. This is what you want. I think that you're supposed to be a representative of your spouse, and this is what your wife is. And so don't get mad whenever we are holding your wife accountable, or you gonna have to catch some strays based off of her. You gonna have to catch a stray based off of her mouth. You just gonna have to, and stick by your woman, your one man. Stick by her. Vina Taman says, did Heavenly genuinely apologize to you, or is she still on the BS? Are the ladies still trying to phase you out, or are they coming around and being nice to you again? She didn't ask me a couple questions. Has things improved with you and the ex-wife, or is there still tension between you and her and the men since the alleged fight? Well, we gonna cover that later. But did Heavenly genuinely apologize to me? No, she has not genuinely apologized. I mean, have y'all seen it on social media? Have you seen it? No, you haven't. So no, I want the apology to be just as loud as the disrespect. It needs to be just as loud. I don't see her being loud about no apologies lately. So, and if it would have got back to me by now. Well, that was the first episode. Please let me know what you think about it. You got any questions or concerns? You know, I reach out to my peoples. I don't ever say that I have fans, because I'm very genuine. I just feel like I just got people in my corner. I got supporters. So please ask me any questions. I'll do my best to get back to you. And I hope you enjoyed this commentary. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, The Real Sweet Tea, and stay tuned for the next episode, girl. Bye, guys, y'all.